So this is a video about a paedophile who had the most depraved videos of babies being abused walking free into our society from Liverpool Crown Court. So this is from the 3rd of November 2023. So the court heard in graphic detail the horrific abuse on these videos from paedophile called Kaylan Walkers. Now, I've just done a video about a Dr. David Walker. So this is Kaylan Walker. Wondered if they're related. If your surname's Walker, I'm really sorry. So he was caught with more than 18,000 different pictures and videos of children and babies being abused in the most horrific way. He walks free. So over 12 years, apparently, this collection consisted of 9,287 Category C, 3,542 Category B, and 5,912 Category A. Now, Category A, I won't go into too much detail, but it's penetration, rape of babies. They were found on his laptop, his computer, a SIM card and other devices. Some of these videos were of babies sobbing as they're being abused. You know, say what you want about the police, but the police who work in like sex crimes like this, they have to watch all 18,000 of these to categorise them. There's an ex-Met police officer called John Wedger, and he said that he worked in this department and that there's very few people who do it, obviously, and he said that most of them had drink problems. Now, I'm not saying that as a shade or as a criticism. I'm an alcoholic. I say that to kind of explain how damaging watching these videos are. And yet you've got sick, depraved individuals who not only do they seek these images from wherever the hell they're getting them, they're watching them and being sexually aroused. Now, I haven't watched these. I don't intend to ever watch anything like this. But even the statement that babies were sobbing their eyes out being abused hurt me. And you've got men like this and women who can watch this stuff and masturbate. Like, these people are not fit to be in our society. What the criminal justice system is doing, I have no idea. He was caught in January 2022, so 2 years ago now. he'd been arrested at his former Morton home following a tip-off. I wonder who done the tip-off. He pleaded guilty to 3 counts of making indecent images of children. So he's not just downloading these, he is making them. Why the fuck has he walked out of prison? Out of court? So he's making indecent images of children, possessing prohibited images, possessing extreme pornographic images involving animals. Now, for my PhD, I'm looking at pornography and its impact on, or to see if there's a symbiotic relationship between pornography, extreme violent pornography, and sexual assault in relationships and not in relationships. And I can tell you now that every time I'm seeing these people who have got these images of kids, there's also images of animals. I don't know if there must be some sort of overlap with the paedophilia. But they kind of go hand in hand. So at Liverpool Crown Court, prosecutor Derek Jones said, the officers seized 6 items found to contain indecent images. These are analysed by the police. God bless those police officers. Imagine watching 18,000 images of babies being hurt, raped, abused in the most horrific way. You gather all the evidence and he still doesn't go to prison. The police believe that there are a further 60,000 images which they didn't have time to categorise. Wow. But they appear to have been indecent images as well. Some of the images were in zip files. Some were password protected. Others have indicative names to do with child abuse. The age of the children, 10 years old, 6, 5. In the recycling bin were numerous mentions of PTHC, which stands for preteen hardcore. Preteen, little kids, hardcore. In reference to 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds. Now, Walker's defence, I mean, I know someone's got to do it, but, you know. Chris McMaster was defending him. Said that Walker, aged 32, had Asperger's syndrome. And it led to an isolated life. Oh, poor him. Listen, I know a defence has got to sorry, I've just lost my notes. Sorry about that. I lost my notes for a second. So I know the defence has got to come up with mitigating factors. I know that. But come on. He led an isolated life. So with no adult relationships outside his family. So he had a family. I don't see how this is a mitigating factor. He had 18,000 images of babies being hurt and raped, along with animals. 60,000 that the police couldn't even categorise. And you're saying, oh, he led an isolated life. Fuck off. Chris McMaster then went on to say, what we have here is a young man who has spent most of his adult life either at his work computer station or in his bedroom and nowhere else. And very sadly, he's not had a full comprehension of the seriousness of what he did. The fuck he did. That's for him to fucking go and... Let's face it, he's a paedophile. He is just a paedophile. I don't care if he just went to work and then lived in his bedroom. He's 32 years old. That was for him to, you know, make friends and be normal and not be a fucking nonce. These were babies. And he didn't understand what he was doing. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's what I'd say if I was the judge. This is why I couldn't do my law degree. I couldn't do it. We were doing mock court trials, and I realised that this is the issue with the criminal justice system. This shit. But judge, oh, don't go again. Judge Jeremy Lasker said, he is an intelligent man. He's got a university degree. He passed his GCSEs. When I hear the videos of babies aged 1 and 2 depicted in these images, it really is impossible to accept that the defendant didn't realise that it was wrong and criminal. Yes. Mr. McMaster, his defence, added that Walker, a software on... They're always involved with computers, aren't they? A software engineer was a previously good character with no past convictions. Well, yeah, that's quite typical for nonsense until they get caught. The 32... This pisses me off, right? Because even after the judge said that, completely saying to the defence, you're talking a load of shit, the judge then turns around and does this. He was given an 18-month suspended sentence, suspended for 2 years, and was given a 10-year sexual harm prevention order. 18 months, be out in 9. Probably less, probably out in 6. A 10-year sexual prevention order. So what, he'll be 32, 34? Sorry, 42, 44. Then what? He's suddenly not a paedophile anymore. Babies as young as 1 and 2. He was also ordered to complete the Horizon programme for sex offenders. I wonder if that is Horizon as in the post office scandal. So he's got to do this programme for sex offenders, 21 rehabilitation days and 150 hours of unpaid work. Oh, well, you know, that'll change him. That'll fix the dodgy wiring inside his brain. The judge said he found it difficult to accept that he did not understand the seriousness of his crimes, but added that he was minded towards rehabilitation. Judges, I wish they would get the memo that you cannot rehabilitate someone who is sexually attracted to kids. Same way you can't rehabilitate a man who is sexually attracted to another man. No rehabilitation in the world is going to get him attracted to women. That's just how they are. He told Walker he could thank the support of his family who wrote letters in his defence. What family members are writing to defend this piece of shit? If my family member has one image of a child being hurt, I'm not even going to say what I'd do. But I would not be writing letters to the judge. Oh, please go easy on him. He's actually a really nice man. So that's what you get. Bear in mind, there were 60,000 images. The police could not categorise. So how many more, how worse did that get? I don't get it. Sorry if I've been angry in this one, but it really, really angers me. My goddaughter's 2.5. She's tiny. Just starting to talk. She's a baby. She's a tiny little baby. And there's images of kids that vulnerable, being hurt in the most obscene, horrific way. And these men are just walking free. Pisses me off. Anyway, stay safe, have a good one. I'll see you in my next one. Ta-ra.